All right, guys, let's get inside the Cali.
I think he's got a couple of little things he wants me to do.
By D.R. Horton right here at Ridgefield. Check this out. Extra wide entryways. Oh, man, it's beautiful. As soon as you walk in, guys, you'll notice some gorgeous LVP flooring, as you can see. To our left, we have our first bedroom, the community bathroom, and our next bedroom. Take a peek at that. Look at that. Wow. Stunning. Bathroom is absolutely stunning. Again, those high ceilings, recessed lighting. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's just take a peek at this closet real quick so you can see the size of the closet. Another closet for the hall. Now we come in this way. This is going to be our garage. As you can see, this is a 2-car garage, nice and spacious. To our left is going to be the washroom. It's going to be your laundry room. Then we're going to have our office. And
I just think they don't sign anything. Like ratified.
now we come right in and check this out, guys. Beautiful kitchen. Look at that. Beautiful kitchen, gorgeous island, flows effortlessly right into the dining room and the living room. And then we have, as you can see, a gorgeous master. Check that out. Dual vanities. Again, recessed lighting. Nice shower. Great size closet. The restroom. And let's get the light on in here. A good size closet, as you can see. And that view doesn't hurt, huh? Not bad, right?
What now?
And this is your pantry in the corner here. Good size pantry. This is Brandon Cusack on site today in Conway, South Carolina at Ridgefield by D.R. Horton. I've got with me Greg today. We're going to take you on a golf court tour. We're going to hop in and do all things Ridgefield. We're talking comparables, inside looks at the homes. We're going to talk through shopping, how far the beach is, just everything that you want to know about Ridgefield. Let's get after it now. All right, Greg, so walk us through the material options here at Ridgefield with D.R. Horton.
Yes, so D.R. Horton right now, we are an inventory builder. So what we're doing is we're building spec homes. We typically build those in about 90 days. And we have 3 different interior selections that go into those homes. We actually choose these and we try to mix them up equally throughout the community. And as you can see behind me here, we have the gray package, which you would see. It's the gray cabinets. We have the countertops that go in, the granite countertops that go into the kitchen, and then we have the cultured marble that goes into the bathrooms. And then this would be our luxury vinyl flooring, and then the carpeting in the bedrooms, minus the master if it's downstairs. If it's upstairs, it'll be carpet. But you can see we have 3 different selections here, and I think you'll agree they're all very neutral. And in addition to this, we have about 10 different siding color selections, and we try to vary those as well.
Okay, so as far as the Cali that we walk through, that asking price comes in at $365,000, and the square footage was around 1,700, right?
1,775.
Yeah,
it feels much bigger than that, especially with the 9-foot ceilings. It is our most popular home, not in just the Encore, but probably throughout the entire D.R. Horton communities in the Grand Strand area. It just really works well for our demographics.
All right, and as far as the Galen home that Greg took us through, that asking price is $385,000. The square footage comes in at around $2,350, and that is a more popular one as well.
It is. It's one of our more popular family plans, just because of the bedrooms being upstairs for a young family. The parents like to have their kids close.
Yeah.
The other nice thing too is it has the flex room / office, and it's a very open floor plan, so it works very well for larger families. Although we do have some couples that like it as well.
Now, guys, I have some excellent news on incentives. Now, this is where when you buy new construction, as the consumer, you really stand to win over purchasing a resale home, because these national builders can offer you some major incentives and some huge perks for purchasing with them. Now, currently, they're offering up to $10,000 in closing costs. Yes, you heard me right. They're going to pay up to $10,000 of your closing costs. That's pretty amazing. Those $10,000 in closing cost only apply to those really closer to move-in ready homes. I want to take time to throw that out. It is on select homes. So you have to get with your D.R. Horton representative like Greg here. He's gonna clue you in on which homes you can get those $10,000 in closing costs. Wouldn't it be nice to buy a home and not have to come out of pocket with any closing costs? Oh man, that's huge. Okay,
that's a sweet deal.
That's a sweet deal. So also now, if you use DHI Mortgage, that's their lender if you're doing financing, and a preferred attorney through D.R. Horton, you can also get a lower interest rate. Now let's talk through some of those interest rates. You're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. Guys, FHA, VA, and USDA come in at 4.9%. Yes, you heard me right. They're still offering a 4.9% interest rate. Conventional loans as low as 5.99%. You are not going to get that on a resale home.
No, you're not.
It's just one of the perks of buying new construction in the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina market. All right, Greg, take us to school on warranties here at Ridgefield.
All right. You're buying a brand new home. No one's ever lived in this home. You get a wonderful warranty with this. It's a 1-year limited warranty. All of your manufactured items, such as your appliances, they're going to come with their own manufactured warranties. You just need to register those online, including your HVAC. We do a carrier system. It is a 10-year limited warranty on that. In addition to that, we have a 2-year mechanical. That's your electrical and plumbing. And then the most important is your structural warranty. That's the bones of your home, the foundation, the walls, and the roof. It's 10 years on that structural warranty.
Man, you are not going to get a 10-year structural warranty on a resale home. So the warranties here with D.R. Horton are pretty phenomenal. All right, Greg, now I got people that are probably thinking on this video, is my neighbor's house going to look exactly like my house? Like, am I going to get stuck in one of those cookie cutter neighborhoods? Talk to me about that.
Well, the nice thing about Ridgefield is we actually have 7 different floor plans. We have 3 different floor plans that are one level, the biggest being a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Then we go up to the 2 stories, and we actually go up to a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath, around 2,800 square feet, maybe a little less. And then everything in between those numbers and maybe a little below. So it's really, we have everything that somebody would be looking for at every stage in life, whether you're moving up or you're moving down. So we're here to help.
Now let's get into that juicy topic of the construction process. I know that there are viewers out there that want to know how long it's going to take. When they sign a contract with you guys, when do they get to walk into their home?
Yep. So our business model right now is we're only selling inventory homes. We actually don't release those homes until they are, at least the foundation has been poured. What that means to you is that typically you can be in a home within 90 days or less. You can make your plans. You can start, if you have a home to sell, you can, do that. Or, if not, you can kind of gauge exactly when you would be in that home. And we have a variety of homes in a variety of neighborhoods at every stage in life and every stage as far as the home being built. We have some that are ready to buy today, ready to move in tomorrow. And then we have some that are maybe 3 months out and everything in between.
Come on, guys. That's not bad. 90 days or less is not bad at all for new construction. All right, now when buying a new construction home, they're not paying an earnest money deposit to an attorney. How does that work with D.R. Horton?
So with us, we ask for a $5,000 deposit. Unlike if you were building a custom home and you're constantly drawing money out of the bank to get to the next phase of that home, that's all that you need. That's all that you are required to put down until closing. And we think that's a very, very fair deposit.
Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. All right, so let's talk about utility bills in Ridgefield. Let's talk about property taxes, and then let's also talk about insurance. Now, I know insurance has been one of those super hot topics lately in the news. You know, people in Florida are leaving their homes because they can't afford insurance.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, in Ridgefield. Tell us why.
Well, let's talk about the insurance first. It is a brand new home. So the insurance companies love to insure a brand new home. We actually have an insurance company. I'm gonna give you some ranges as far as like the cost. On our smallest home here, it's $1,475. You're looking at probably $1,000 to $1,100, maybe a year, which is incredible.
Incredible.
And then if you go up to our larger home, which is pushing 2,800 square feet, you might be $1,500 on the top end.
Wow.
So
a year.
A year.
Yes. A year.
Yes.
Right.
Now that's with our insurance company. Certainly, I would tell everybody to at least check with 3, but I think we'll come out pretty good on that.
Yeah.
As far as property taxes, South Carolina has some of the least amount you would pay in property taxes probably in the entire United States.
I wouldn't doubt that. People from up north, when they come here and I tell them, oh, it's $1,300, they're like, are you sure? You mean $13,000, right?
Yeah, they'll say, you mean $1,300 a month? That's not bad. No, it's $1,300 a year.
Yes.
So on average, it could be a little less, especially when you take a few other things into consideration. Once one person in the household reaches the age of 65, you can go and sign up for what's called the homestead.
That's right.
You go to the assessor's office, and it reduces your tax burden by 25%. And that'll take it down even a little bit further. As long as you live in that home and as long as you're there, you don't have to go back and sign up for that. It will continue throughout the time that you live there.
Yeah, super cool. Now, walk us through your average utility bill out here. What do you think they run?
Well, again, we're talking about new homes. So, on average, I would say your electric might be 100, give or take. It's going to be a little higher in the summer, a little lower in the winter. Gas, gas is for just a few things. You got it for cooking. You got it for your tankless hot water heater and your heat. Well, here in the South, you really don't worry about the heat too much. But if it does get cold for some reason, maybe a couple nights out of the year, you can turn it on. You have instant warmth, and usually your gas bills are going to be $30, maybe $40 on the high end. And as far as the other things, we do have city water and sewer on average $35 to $40 a month, and then obviously your other utilities such as your cable and internet. You can shop those things out. We actually have two people here that you can, not two people, but two companies. We have Spectrum and we have HTC, who is a local affiliate. I would just shop them against each other and see which one is the best based on your needs.
Yep. Too easy, too simple, guys. There you go. There's the breakdown on Ridgefield. All right, now for our canine and cat lovers, can they have a pet? Is there a weight limit? Is there a size? Can they have 3? Can they have 4? What's the deal?
There's not any breed restrictions as far as dogs go. Cats, as far as the amount, I think 3 is the limit on dogs. Cats, probably the same. Mostly they're out of sight, they're inside. And then you also wanted to talk about a way to keep those animals in your yard.
The fence.
We do have some fencing, different ones that you can do, depending on the location of your home. So let's just say you're on one of our beautiful ponds or lakes. We require that you do a 4-foot high black picket wrought iron style, so that you can obviously don't block your view or your neighbor's view.
That's right.
Now, if you back up to a wooded area or something like that, you can actually do a privacy fence, a 6-foot high white vinyl. You can still do the other if you choose to, but if you want more privacy, you can do the 6-foot vinyl. That has to be when you back up to a wooded area, though.
Not bad at all. So you can't have fences, you can't have pets. All right, Greg, walk us through the inspection process.
So typically, once the home has been built and we get a CO on the home, you're going to do what I call a new home orientation. And basically what that is when our construction manager or supervisor is going to introduce you to the home. And he's going to talk about the functionality and how that home operates and go through that with you, so that you're familiar when you move into your home, how to work all the things that are in there, your appliances, where the light switches are, where the cutoffs are, things of that nature. So in addition, during that inspection, you're going to do a punch list. And at that time, typically it's just going to be some cosmetic things, usually like little nicks, paint, thing like that. Point out those things. We'll put a little piece of blue tape on it, and we do this a week prior to closing so that if we need a subcontractor to come back in and do any touch-ups, they have time and we can schedule that. And then usually the day of or the day before your closing, You're going to come back in, make sure everything's cool, sign off on it, go to the closing, and you're going to get your keys at the closing table.
Come on, man, you can't beat that. Now here's a juicy one that a lot of people ask when they're moving from out of state because they hear about flood zones. Is Ridgefield in a flood zone?
We're not. We're in the floodplain X, which is the best you can be in.
That's right.
You are not required to have flood insurance. You can get flood insurance. It is regulated by FEMA. Typically, when you're not in a flood zone area, it's going to be minimal cost. But you would need to check that out yourself because it's different in each area.
Yeah, and that X zone is an area of minimal flood, so it's where you want to be. It's the best one you can get.
Yep. And like I said, you're not required to have flood insurance in our community.
All right, Greg, so as we head over to the on-site amenities, that pool and that covered cabana and the cardio fitness gym, kind of take us to school on the lot size here out at Ridgefield.
It's one of the things that people really like. Our buyers here, our home sites are typically larger than many of the neighborhoods with the other builders, even some with D.R. Horton. On average, you're going to be 55 to 60 across the front, about 125 to 120 feet deep. We have a lot of ponds, a lot of natural areas. That's going to put your lot sizes around a quarter acre, maybe a little less, maybe a little more on some, but good size, get some nice spacing between the homes, and that helps give you some privacy between you and your neighbors.
All right, Greg, so kind of talk to me a little bit about Ridgefield. When were you guys starting construction?
So we started building here in 2021. We're very close to being finished with the community. It's been very popular. The good news is we have several communities around us with the same type of homes. We have some with the higher series, our traditional series like Waterbridge or Wild Wing, all within 5 miles of here. And then if you go a little further into Conway, we have this same exact series. Pricing will vary from community to community based on the land cost. As far as other communities around us close by, I would say this probably is in the best price range for what you get, and we've been very successful here with that.
Yeah, now you were telling me earlier that you're almost sold out here. Is that right?
That's right.
So guys, if you're interested in buying in Ridgefield, then you want to jump on it. They do have some pretty amazing incentives. Now, I won't get into that just yet, but I do want to point out that we are in Carolina Forest area, right? So, we're right off of 501.
It is the Carolina Forest school system. Many people love that for the children.
Yep.
The high school is only a couple miles from here. Then the middle school and the elementary schools are just a little bit further than that. So it's very convenient.
Yep.
The school buses come right through here. They're public roads, so they're maintained by the county. You're not going to be assessed down the road for any improvements. That's cool. All part of your taxes. So.
Yep, super cool. So, and the Carolina Forest schools are some of the best schools in our area. I think Carolina Forest High School was ranked number 2 by niche.com. So anyways, a lot of people like Carolina Forest because it is a master planned community of over 35,000 residents, and it is nearly built out. So just like he was saying, this place is almost sold out. It's hot for a reason. People like it.
Yep. We've currently got 12 single family homes left. We would love to help you out with those. They start in the low 300s and go up to around 4 and everything in between. Our sizes range from a little over 1,400 square feet up to almost 2,800 square feet.
And then what's the beds and baths on average? Are you 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms?
3 bed, 2 baths, probably our most popular plans. It's kind of, our demographics kind of, want people want that type of home.
Yeah, 4 bedrooms?
But we have a 4 bedroom, we have 5 bedrooms with more baths than 2.
Yeah.
So,
so anywhere from 3 to 5 beds if they're interested in Ridgefield.
That's right, and everything in between. Hey, we're here at the Ridgefield Amenity Center. We've got a beautiful pool. We've got a cardio room right here that's just become available. For those people that like to get a little cardio in, it's nice and set up and keep it nice and cool in here all the time. We also have a covered, I call it like a cabana area. I would say it's like a gathering area for the neighbors and friends and family. Nice spacious area with ceiling fans. This would be a great place. You could have like a small party or a gathering, and that's okay through the HOA. You just have to get it approved. And then this pool is magnificent. You can look at the size. There's a kiddie wading pool. It's like 1 foot deep. The backdrop is a beautiful pond behind it. And then there's a walking trail around the actual amenities itself. Fishing is allowed in the ponds. We don't want you to go swimming in there though. But this is beautiful. We just opened this up like 2 months ago. I'm ready to jump in. I wouldn't be much less wet.
I know.
Folks, isn't this great? Little about the amenities here and the HOA cost. It's only $70 a month. It does include everything we've just looked at here. It also includes trash removal and upkeep of all the common areas and the areas around the amenities that you see here. Very reasonable, and I think you've seen it. It's, like I said, I can't say anything else, but it's beautiful. And it's a gorgeous day in Myrtle Beach.
Now, just across the street from the amenity center is a playground. I want to take a moment to show you guys this real quick. For those with younger families, little ones, there is a really cool little playground right here. So it's great for the community. But as you can see, guys, slides, all kinds of fun stuff, and even swings back behind it. All right, Greg, so tell us how smart these homes are.
So the homes here are super smart. And one of the things that Mr. D.R. Horton wanted was not just certain homes, but all of the homes that D.R. Horton builds come with smart home technology, which includes like a Wi-Fi whole house panel, keyless door locks, smart plug-ins, Echo Dot. You have a thermostat that can be controlled wirelessly.
Oh, I got to ask you, keyless
door lock. So
how does that work?
So there's 3 ways you can open that door. You could actually use a key. You can actually use the keypad. You would come up with a code. You can share that with your friends and family if you needed to. You can also program that to your phone, and you can actually open it up remotely.
Like through an app?
Yes.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it makes it very convenient. You can control the climate of the home. Let's just say you're going on vacation, and or you want to go out. You're going to be out of town for a couple of weeks, and it's extremely hot. You want to make sure you keep the temperature moderated in there so the humidity doesn't get too high.
Now, you also mentioned what was that about the Wi-Fi?
So again, it comes with a whole house Wi-Fi system.
A Wi-Fi panel is what you said?
Yes, yes.
So can you break down what that means for them? Because a lot of people, we know what it means, but you walk into a closet, there's a paneled box inside the wall, right?
Right. So it's basically the smart home brain of your home. It controls, everything there. It also could be a system that controls the security of the home. It can control the temperature of the home. It can open and close doors, and it can be expanded on in time. Today's society, everybody has techie stuff, and this can actually be built on. If you're like a super techie guy or girl, you can continue to build on it.
Yeah. So basically, guys, there's going to be a panel in a closet where your Wi-Fi is now going to be inside that panel, and so what that means for you is you're not going to have wires all over the place that you have to deal with. It's built into the home.
That's correct.
Yeah. So super cool. Now, I don't want to cut you off on technology. What else were you saying?
Regarding the technology?
Yeah. You said Echo?
Yep, Echo Dot.
Explain what the Echo Dot is.
That's a control panel, not a panel, but it's like a control station. It's built by Amazon. And it's where you would give commands to control things in your home. For example, if you had like a whole house music system or something, you could turn lights on and off.
You just speak to it.
You can unlock doors and you can lock doors. Yes.
Super cool, super cool. So ultimately, these homes are really, really smart. And when you're comparing them with resale homes, you're not going to get a lot of that stuff when you buy a resale home generally, right?
Yes, especially if it's more than 5 years old. That stuff really didn't exist a whole lot before then. And like I said, in every community, in every home across America, all this technology goes into every home that we build.
Wow, it's pretty amazing. All right, guys, so we're going to talk real quick through some of the comparable numbers for Ridgefield. I want you to know just how hot this community is. Guys, in the last 6 months, there's been 21 sales in Ridgefield. As Greg already mentioned, there are only 12 homes available still on the market, so you need to get on it. Now, the low in the last 6 months was 287. Your average was 378, 478, and then your high was 399. Again, those bedrooms range from 3, 4, and all the way up to 5-bedroom homes. Now, your days on market, our low was 0 days. In other words, there was somebody waiting for that home as soon as it hit, or they got it sold before it even hit the market. Your average is 100 days. So these homes do sit on the market about 100 days on average, but keep in mind, there's only 12 properties left in Ridgefield. All right, Greg, now take us to school on natural gas here at Ridgefield.
So we are a natural gas community. So all the homes here with natural gas, your cooking will be done with natural gas. It's your heat source, and then it's also a very efficient tankless water heater. So it's endless hot water for as long as you want.
Come on.
The nice thing about natural gas is it is very efficient. It's clean, and it does not pollute the environment. And many of our buyers, especially from up north, are used to having that for cooking, and they absolutely love it. So it's also a good plus for resale down the road. If you've got natural gas and somebody else doesn't, it's going to be nice for you.
All right, Greg, now take us to school on shopping, medical, grocery stores. How close are we to everything? How far are people going to have to drive?
So as far as convenience and all the things that people want to have close to them, as far as shopping and things like that, everything's at your fingertips. You're a mile from Walmart. You're a mile from Food Lion, which is a local grocery that's prevalent in the South. You're only 2 miles from Conway Hospital, which is a Duke affiliate. Many people know that the Duke University is one of the greater medical universities in the world. Also, we have Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina is a great school. It's I think they have over 10,000 students there now. They have a great sports program. Their football field is super cool. It's got a teal field. They say fear the teal.
Yeah.
They also have a great baseball program. As a matter of fact, they won the national championship in 2016. One of the smallest schools ever to do that.
Yep, and they are an official university. So this is Coastal Carolina University.
Yep. So big fan base, fun to go to. Other things that are close by. You've got restaurants. Conway is a nice little quaint town. There's some really nice restaurants and bakeries and things like that.
Conway is like a dreamy southern town. It's like one of those towns you see in a Hallmark movie. Literally, they decorate it all year long for all the seasons. It's like a Hallmark. It's like something out of a Hallmark movie. So, and you're how many minutes away from?
You're 10 minutes from downtown Conway, and it's one of those places you go and you park, and you just walk around and hit all these little boutiques and shops. They have a lot of festivals there.
Yep.
It's just a very, very fun place to go and be.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Greg, so let's talk through distance to Myrtle Beach, distance to the beach. How far are they going to have to travel, and what's traffic like?
So the cool thing about Ridgefield is you kind of sit right in between two of the main corridors coming into the Grand Strand area. Actually, it's right in the middle off Myrtle Ridge Drive. You could either go, if you want to hit the south end, go down the Myrtle's Inlet, and that kind of place.
Super easy to do.
You just hit 544. You can be there in 25 minutes max, even when the traffic's bad.
And that's going to be Garden City, Surfside Beach, Murrells Inlet.
Yep.
If you get down into Pawleys Island, it'll probably be 35 minutes.
That's right. One nice thing down on that end too that I always bring up to people is a botanical garden. It's called Brook Green Gardens. It's beautiful. They have lots of festivals there, especially around Christmas.
Oh, during the summertime, they do this lighting where they put all the lights up.
Yep.
You walk around, you drink wine with your significant other. You got like 1,500 statues there. It's super cool.
It's very cool. And then there's also a state park down there, Huntington Beach State Park. It's a gorgeous place to go as well. It's pristine. There's plenty of parking. There's lots of places to take showers. They do tours. It's between the two of those. It would be an excellent full day adventure.
Yeah, and then how long of a drive is it going to take us to drive to Myrtle Beach and go to the beach?
So if you take 501, go to Myrtle Beach, you're probably 15 to 20 minutes.
That's it, guys.
And yeah, the nice thing about Myrtle Beach is all the beaches are public access.
Yep.
There's plenty of parking, so you don't find many places like that, especially up north.
Yeah, come on. That's right.